जी हाँ। मैं फिर से जुड़ चुका हूँ आप लोगों के साथ एक नया एपिसोड लेके। मैं आपको सच बताऊँ तो मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे मैं अपने वीडियोस बनाता जा रहा हूँ वैसे वैसे मेरे साथ एक से बढ़कर एक खूबसूरत लोग जुड़ते जा रहे हैं। और आज उसी कड़ी में लाइफ आजकल के नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में मेरे साथ जुड़े हैं बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट फ्रॉम चेन्नई। सो आई एम गोइंग टू वेलकम लाइजू। हाय लाइजू, वेलकम।
Hi, namaste.
नमस्ते। How we say namaste in Tamil?
Vanakkam, vanakkam.
Vadakkam. Vadakkam, Malaiju. Thank you so much for joining this call. And first of all, thank you so much for saying yes to me. I'm I'm very new to this, and I don't know how can I say thanks to you, despite the fact that I hardly know anything about these things. You still said yes. I am so glad. I'm really thrilled to have you on my show, and I'm looking forward to speak with you. So, Laiju, to start with,
Yeah.
let's talk about you. Who you are, what's your name, where you from, what you do. Let's and just give us also your little background as well.
Yeah. My name is Lyju Kuruvilla. I'm settled in Chennai. Basically, I'm a Mallu, but I studied in North in Gujarat, in
Oh.
Kutch,
Oh.
till 9th standard. Then came to South, did my SSLC. Then came to Chennai, did my pre-university degree and everything. In
Okay.
fact, I'm a science student. I wanted to go for medicine, but unfortunately, I did not get medicine, so I had to do a lot of other things. And finally, I ended up doing my MBA from Cochin University.
Okay.
My father was in the central government. That's why we kept shifting here and there.
Okay.
And right from day one, I've been in the corporates.
Okay.
I've been working with the corporates. I specialized in finance in my MBA,
Wow.
but I've been working in marketing
Okay.
because I was looking in the future long term thing. So later on from marketing, I switched on to finance and administration. So I have a you know idea about finance, marketing, administration, and that is how I ended up. The last few years of my this tenure, I have been in the hospital sector where I
Okay.
was the general manager come administrator,
Wow.
where you need marketing, where you need finance, where you need administration. So that was what I was looking for.
Okay.
Many people used to ask me, you specialize in finance, why are you doing marketing? Ultimately, this is what happened, and it helped me a lot.
Okay. Okay. So, Laiju,
Yeah.
how much total experience you have? Are you still working, or you have retired,
No,
or left the job?
I've retired. Not in the sense when I left my last job, it was not at the age of 60 or 65. I left
Yeah.
at 58.
Yeah, because you don't look like retired
So
person.
because I felt working is enough. Working is
Ah.
enough. And
Okay.
now I don't know. I can count my hair on my head, but I'm 65. I'm 65.
You don't look like. So, Laiju, I can see your background. I can see those little beautiful plants, and I guess that is the main reason we are here. So, what is this, Laiju, and what exactly you do now?
This is called the art of bonsai.
Art of
Bonsai
bonsai.
is bonsai is commonly known as the art of making miniature
Okay.
trees.
Uh
So
huh.
trim
Miniature
trees
trees.
and put them in small trays so that it looks like a miniature tree in your garden. This
Oh.
is called bonsai.
Oh.
So these plants that you see, they are about 30-35 years old on my left hand side, this one.
Wow.
And this one should be around 8 to 10 years old.
Oh wow.
So
And
I have plants which is about 45 years old, still growing in the pot.
wow.
All what you have to do is you have to keep shaping it, trimming it because plant keeps growing.
Yes. Yes. So,
So
what you
you have
say?
to take care of the plant as a child. It
Yeah.
is not a one day affair where you finish it, stop it. Okay, I've done my bonsai, that's all. After 1 week, you'll find it going out of shape.
Oh wow. So I will speak more about uh, what you do and the art that you are performing and the way you take care of these things. But I'm curious to know, how did you fall in love with this? How did it all start?
Ah, yes, that's a good question. See, basically, my mom loved gardening. So when my father constructed this house where I stay now, she wanted a front yard, backyard, and everything. My dad said, "Why? We can make a big house." No, I want plants.
Okay,
So garden plants. So I used to get out with her. So I also enjoyed gardening.
okay,
But then in Chennai, I visited a few exhibitions and workshops conducted by many people on bonsai. I
okay.
knew what was bonsai, but when
Mhm.
I saw it, it really, touched me. Hey, this is lovely. How can I do this? Why can't I do it myself? And things like that.
Okay.
So, and that is how I started. And my first one, which I told you, it's about 25, 45 years old. I
Uh
think
huh.
it is 47 years old, is a small banyan tree which I pulled out from the road, which was thinner than this.
Okay.
And today it's a huge one. But height is only 1.5, 2 feet in
Yes.
a pot,
Yeah.
and it is a 45-year-old tree, which I've
Oh.
been growing when I was in college.
Oh. Wow. Wow. So
That is my first tree.
okay. And when was it? 25 for 25 years, when you were 25 years old.
Yes, yes, when I was in college, maybe 20, yeah, maybe 20, 22, 23, that age somewhere.
And you were working as well at that time, or you were studying?
I was studying.
So
So
passion.
whenever I go out of station or something, my mom just pours water on it. That's all.
Ah.
And those days, I never knew how to make it into a shape. I thought, okay, let me grow it and things like that.
Uh-huh.
Then once I came to and started loving this art, then I learned a lot of this. I did a lot of research, how
Uh-huh.
to do it. I'm self-taught. I'm self-taught.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And my mentors are masters who guided me and gave me tips. I've really never gone to a person, learned the art, and then come and started.
Okay.
As and when I meet someone, in the workshops and everything, they give tips. I listen very carefully.
Okay. Okay.
And each and everything what they are doing, I do it. Then I ask questions. Then they give me answers. So based on all those things, I learned a lot.
Wow. Wow. So, Laju, you are such a learned person. Uh, Specifically, you having a finance background, and at the same time, you develop this passion. So I don't know how should I put it. Was it easy or was it difficult to started continuing your passion and leaving the other things behind, or you tried manage all things together? How did it actually
Only
moved ahead?
this is those days I never used to give that much importance. All what I used to do is, water the plants every Sunday whenever I'm free. I keep trimming and shaping and things like that. So I
Wow.
never found job and thus a big hindrance to each other.
Okay.
Not
So
at all. Not at all.
wow. Just for my audience who may be hearing this verbiage bonsai for the first time, so I just want to repeat it कि bonsai लाइजू ने बोला कि ये छोटे प्लांट्स पेड़ ही होते हैं, पर वो छोटे पेड़ होते हैं जिनको आप एक पॉट में उगा सकते हो, और वो साइज में बड़े नहीं होते हैं, पर वो पेड़ ही होते हैं. So, Laizu, let's talk about. So this has become your passion. You are religiously following it, and how long it has been since you are just doing this thing, and what we call it. For example, if I am student, I am studying. I would say I am a student. I am studying. So if you are doing this art, performing this art, how would you label it? What would you call yourself? How would you say that? What exactly you do?
Now, this art is something that you cannot, like I told you earlier, you cannot just put it in a pot and leave it.
Mm.
There are a lot of things that you need to learn about this. Now, for example, I can give you a demo how to make a bonsai with a nursery plant.
Hmm.
Okay, but you would have understood it, everything. Now you go take a plant and develop it. The shape of the plant will be totally different from what I have done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you will not, then you will get into a confusion as to where do I start from. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of theory and other things that you have to learn when you start a bonsai. Many
Oh,
people today, they take a plant, put it in a small pot, even the nursery people, and they
okay.
say this is a bonsai.
Okay.
No, a bonsai is something that you converted to make it look like a tree.
Okay.
Now
Oh,
you see the plant on the left side.
right.
Does it look like a tree or not?
It is, yeah.
It should look like a tree.
Okay. Okay.
So not taking a plant, it is not a small plant. It is a big plant. I buy plants which is about 10 feet, 12 feet. So I get a thick trunk.
Wow.
Then chop it off at 1/4 and
Wow.
develop branches and shape it and make it into
I did
this.
not know that, Elijah. I thought bonsai is something, any small plant can be a bonsai, but it is not.
No,
Bonsai is
no,
a full-fledged tree, but it is not. It is not huge. It's small, but
it
it
is
is a
not
tree.
huge. Yes,
It is
that is
just tree.
what I say. It is a miniature tree. If I
Miniature.
take
That's
this
a
plant
trade.
and put it in the ground, it will grow to a 10, 20 feet big tree.
Aha. Okay.
Take this tree from the pot and put it in the ground, it will grow back to its normal size.
So it means that you have to walk on this tree every day, or maybe once in a month or twice in a month, just to make it, just to keep it short.
Every week, depending. Now it is winter. Winter, there is no growth. So then you're a little relaxed, maybe once in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But
Hmm.
once the growth season starts, then plant keeps growing and you have to keep shaping new branches, make up.
So
Whether you want to keep that branch or not is up to
okay, wow, that's something new to me. I did not know that, and I'm trust me, Liju, this tree is looking beautiful. This is amazing, and what you have on your right hand side is it is also a tree, right? And this is so
you. That is a
beautiful.
tree, but that is a different shape where I have made each branch and branches into pads.
Oh,
Thus, this is a pad, this is a pad.
so what you said,
Whereas here there is no pads.
what
Here
you're
you'll
saying.
find it as a,
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. So you what you're saying that you can alter the tree as well.
you
You
can alter it in any way that you want.
wow, because if
These
I
the shape that you have got,
uh
like
huh
this,
uh huh
that is created by me.
wow
You
wow.
have to wire it. You have to use aluminum wire and bend it when it is young. And generally, branches grow like this upwards. You
Wow.
have to bend this branch and make it like this. Make it horizontal. You see, all this is horizontal on the this side.
And you are
All the
saying,
branches,
and you are saying that you have learned this art by yourself. No one has taught you.
no one has done.
Wow. So
I
it
mean,
means
I used to look into videos. I used to go into YouTube and whatnot, see workshops and everything. But then I did a lot of research. Why many people tell you, okay, this has to be done like this. Why? But being a science student, I asked a lot of questions. Why
yeah.
do this? Why not do it that way?
Mm.
So I'll come to that. And because I authored a book on bonsai,
Oh wow.
this is a book I authored.
The world of bonsai. Wow.
Small
Wow.
is beautiful.
Can you show it a little closer to the camera? The front. Okay. Wow. The front part as well. The world of bonsai small is beautiful. Wow, Lizu. When did you write it? This is
This
beautiful.
I wrote about 4 or 5 years back. And here I have given every step with pictures so that
Beautiful.
it is easy for the people to understand each technique.
Okay. Okay.
Every technique which is used in bonsai is explained with the help of pictures.
Wow. Wow. And how can I
So
buy
with
this book?
more pictures, easy for to them to understand.
Yes.
And this is written in simple English, which a layman can understand. I have not used botanical words. I have not used hard language. Very simple, local, common language.
Wow. And how can I buy this book? Where Is it available on
Book
Amazon?
is available. Book is available with me. It is available on Amazon,
Oh,
Flipkart, and everything.
okay.
But many people come to me and buy because they say I want the autograph on it.
Lizo, I trust me, I am so happy. I am so glad that I met you because for two reasons. First of all, you are following your passion and the things you have said. I mean, those were kind of unknown to me. And second, I'm really fond of books, and that I was supposed to ask you a question at the end of the show that what would you would like to recommend me. So, oh, you have already recommended me one book. So this is my book. You're going to get. I'm going to order this to you after this call. I'll give you my address, or I'll buy from Amazon. But I'm going to buy it. Thank you so much, Lizu. With your permission, can I put your contact information in my description box in case someone ends up watching this video, can reach out to you for the book.
Yes,
And
yes, yes. My phone numbers, my address, everything can be given to them, no problem. Because I do online teaching also. Today I have a class at 7 o'clock.
I was coming to that point. So, yeah. So that was my question. So you said during our talk initially that you were self-taught. So here is a question for you, Lizu. If you can learn this art by yourself, can't I? Why do I need
Yes,
to learn it from someone?
no need. You can learn it by yourself. But everything depends on the tips and ideas given by different people who teaches.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You should be able to understand why should this branch go this way? Can't it come this way?
Okay.
I should be able to explain it to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then, secondly, when
Mm-hmm.
I teach, once you become my student,
Mm-hmm.
you are with me a lifelong. Our relationship starts continuously. It starts from then onwards. I do not teach and then forget you. And then if you ask me doubt after 1 year, I'm sorry, I cannot. I'm not that type.
Ah.
Even after 10 years, you ask me a question or a doubt, I can come on Zoom and explain it to you, or I can reply to you over SMS or WhatsApp or anything. I'm with you continuously till you have understood and thorough in concept.
Wow, I got it. So it means that once we learn this art from you, we will have your lifelong support in case of any
Yes.
doubt, any query we have in our mind. For that, we need not to, pay anything additional or something like that, or
Nothing, nothing,
it won't be
nothing.
like that. Laiju, is it a difficult art to learn, or it is not?
It is not a difficult art. It is a simple, if you know, like gardening,
Hmm.
you will be able to do this also.
Okay.
Provided you know some guidelines of how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you see this plant,
Mm-hmm.
inside the curve, there are no branches. Did
Ah.
you notice that?
Yes.
Inside the curve, there
Yeah.
are no branches.
Yeah.
That is one guideline for a informal upright style. Where there is a curve, should be no branch. Even
Okay.
if you go to the nature, into the
Uh,
nature and look at a plant like this,
mm,
you will not find a branch inside a curve
mm,
because sunlight does not fall on it.
mm,
And because of that, that plant withers and dies. So
mm.
we are following nature. Whatever is it, I will not make. I've seen people on Facebook making a heart-shaped bonsai. I will call that unnatural because you don't see those types.
Right.
I
Right.
should replicate what you find in nature,
Mm,
but
mm.
in a miniature shape. That's all.
That's all. It will be as it is, as it is in nature, but the shape will be small. Okay.
Yeah, but
Perfect.
you can make different styles. Don't
Yes.
make unnatural styles. Lot of twist and rounds and heart shape. Those are not natural. You can make it creative, but don't call it bonsai.
Okay. Okay. That you can call it creative art. Don't call it bonsai art.
Don't call it bonsai. Call it creative art. No problem.
Very nice. Very well said. Thank you so much, Laiju. One more thing, Laiju. So you have students now. How many people? I mean, I'm not asking for the number, but
As of date, maybe taught more than 1,000 students.
what?
Yes.
1,000 people?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
those,
it comes earlier. I used to do in batches.
Okay.
Now what happens to get batches very difficult because each person has their own time. So I go one to one. Now if Tarun wants to learn from me, you fix up a time, you fix up a date for about 7 to 10 days. I will teach you the theory plus practical plus clearing your doubts. Officially, by about 7 to 10 days, 38 chapters of bonsai, which I have identified, I will complete it.
Okay.
It may prolong if you have more doubts.
Okay.
After that, officially the course is over, but anytime you are free to call me, ask your doubts, because it is only when you start handling the plants the doubts come.
And
Then you keep asking me, and I am always available.
for that, I mean, you know better because you face lot of students. Until unless I don't have passion for it, do you think I still can do it? I During the course I can develop passion, or it requires passion because
It is
this.
not a passion. You will get the passion once you start doing.
Ah.
There are students who do not know heads or tails of gardening,
Hmm.
when to water, where to keep it, nothing. Sir, can I keep this plant indoors? They ask questions. I said, can you keep a tree in your house inside without sunlight? Ah, yes. So you have to make them understand. And
Ah.
once they understand, they will follow you and they have become good. Many students who did not know heads or tails of gardening, forget bonsai, of gardening have become very good, who have done beautiful bonsais today.
So people are making career out of it, and it is it growing?
Career, career in the sense there are some people who, once they learn to do it properly, they create and they sell.
Hmm.
They do commercial.
Okay. So you teaches online. You teach online as well, right? So people whoever will enroll with you will get the online classes.
Yes.
And you said one thing. I mean, when I was trying to get in touch with you initially, you said that you were like first kind of person who started this online. What was that? I mean, can you elaborate on that? How
See, when generally all the people used to come to my house, that is, those in and around Chennai used to come to my house. I used to teach them from morning till evening. Then when COVID started, I decided why not go online.
Hmm.
And then slowly I found a lot of other people also going online.
Okay.
I'm not saying this, but many of, I will call them my students or people who follow me, they have said, sir, you are the first person who started online.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not saying that I'm the first one to start,
Okay. Okay.
but
Okay.
people have told me this,
Okay.
and may be true, may not be true.
Yeah,
I'm not
let's make
sure
it
about
clear. Yeah, of course. We are not here to claim anything. Of
it. Yeah.
course. Yeah, so that was all about what you do, and I can clearly see that this is your passion, that the way you have been describing
For
everything,
me,
and
it's a passion.
you
24
put your
hours
love.
is not enough for me. I have 300 bonsais. I have 300 bonsais to look after.
Wow, 300 bonsais. Wow, that's amazing. Uh, let's talk about your life now. I mean, my question is, we are talking about your life, but my question would be, how do you see life? What is life for you, Laiju?
For me, life is achieve. There are many ways of looking at it. You can go spiritually, you can go like a layman. It
The
is
way you
achieving.
the way you see it. I just want to know that.
See, earlier it was achieving the goals that you have kept it in mind.
uh,
How you go about achieving your goals, your
hmm.
desires, your passions, things like that.
Okay.
Today, I would call myself a little more spiritual and say, you have been brought into this planet Earth for a purpose.
Wow.
Find out
Wow.
what that purpose is and live that purpose. God has put you here with a purpose.
Wow.
You have to identify what that purpose of yours is, follow that goal, and also self realization. You are made in the image of God.
Wow.
A
Laiju.
part of God is in you.
Wow.
And today, that soul, what you call,
Uh-huh.
has been limited to your body, senses, and everything.
Oh
You
man.
are not able to transcend and see. Today, have you seen in this world? There's a lot of spiritual,
Yeah.
things going on.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know about God, wants to know about things, and it is not going. You have to. God is. Bible also says other things. Or every other religious book says God lives in you. You have to identify and commune with God within yourself.
Wow.
That self-realization is what we are doing. We
Wow.
have to do.
Amazing.
Don't think that God made you. You're a human being. I'll do whatever I want. No, that is not there. Learn to commune with God. Learn
Wow.
to know Him, what His purpose is, in, and live life accordingly.
Wow. I mean, wow. What a beautiful. You have said it beautifully. Find God through you. Find God within you, and make it your. You know. What do you call it?
Find your purpose. Find your
That's your,
purpose. Why
that
God
should be
made
your
you.
purpose. Yeah. Wow. And a purpose is, and people like me, we almost like spend our life just to figure out what is my purpose. And, and it's not an easy task, but
It's
very well
not an
said.
easy task.
Very, very well said. Yeah, find your purpose, and that should be the motive of life. And this is what Lyju has said. Yeah, very well said. Thank you so much, Lyju. We have around 7 minutes left. Uh, just want to know a few more things about you. So, Lyju, what is next for you? How do you see moving from here? What is next? I know that you've been doing a bonsai thing for last, I don't know, for so many years now. So you
For
still
16
want,
years, full-fledged 16 years.
and this is the
16 to
passion
17.
you want to continue with, or do you have anything else in your plate as well?
This is my passion, which I want to continue. My vision is to see that as many people learn this art, and today we are saying go green. You
Think
can
green,
have
go
these
green.
plants in your small flat. Why not? And follow the go green method. Keep plants, enjoying it. Let me tell you, whatever meditation and other things that you do, you find more peace sitting with the plants and talking to you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But I know I should have asked this question earlier, but I just realized that I forgot to ask this. So when we create bonsai, like so this is a natural thing to happen because we are altering with the nature. If I say we are interfering in the process of nature by creating miniature plants, is it right thing to say, or I'm wrong here?
We are not at all doing anything with the nature. For your information, I take care of these plants more than what a normal tree will face in the nature.
Ah,
I take care of it as a child, see that the soil does not dry, water it every day, give good fertilizers for it to grow healthy. When it grows too bushy, trim it so that sunlight comes in. I treat it just like you treat a child as it grows into an adult, keep doing that same thing. Whereas in nature, you don't find. There are some rare species of plants which you can propagate and keep it miniature.
oh,
There are medicinal plants. That is how bonsai happened in China. It originated in China
okay.
when people used medicinal plants transporting from one place to another. They
Ah,
used miniature trees. That is how the art of bonsai developed.
from China.
Pot culture
It started
from
from China.
China.
Okay.
It started from China, went to Japan, went to the West, and that is how we have got it. It is people say Japan. No, it started from China.
But it is a bonsai, although it has been created by human beings, but it is a natural thing to happen. It's not unnatural.
It is a natural thing to happen. That's what I told you. If I take this plant and put it in the ground, it will grow like a normal.
You know, like an perfect, perfect.
There is no genetic engineering, no dwarfing, nothing.
Okay.
I'm not gone against nature. I'm just following. If you have a bougainvillea in your house and the one branch grows straight, don't you cut it? I'm
Yes.
doing the same thing here. I'm doing the same thing here.
Hmm.
But only thing is I'm shaping it.
Hmm. Hmm. Got it. Got it. Well, thank you so much, Lyju. Only a couple of minutes left. Any message you would like to give to my audience? And one more thing, I would like to clarify here. I am making these videos for myself, for my learning, to meet people like you. I'm still uploading it on YouTube, but I'm just here to listen to the world and what there are so many heroes in this world who are hardly known by others. So I am just trying to in a process to find them
अरे
and
हम हीरो नहीं है, हम एक सीधा साधा आदमी है,
अरे
गरीब आदमी है.
नहीं आपका बैकग्राउंड सुन के हिल गया था मैं सर मैंने कहा इतने बड़े इंसान से मेरी बात हो रही है कितना लकी आदमी हूँ मैं सो एनी मैसेज फॉर माय ऑडियंस लाइजू सर
My message would be, please live with nature and bring nature into your house by learning this art, so that you can keep as many plants as possible in your. Today everywhere it is flats, independent houses to find
yeah
is difficult. You can
yeah
have this. Working on these plants will give you peace of mind, tranquility, and
wow
you are, the more you love nature, the more you will start experience things in your life.
very
Be
nice
with nature, be
be
with
with
nature,
be
and
with
you're bringing nature into your house by doing this.
वेरी नाइस सो दोस्तों ये मैसेज याद रखिएगा बी विद नेचर और यही मैसेज है इस कॉल का हमारा पर्पस कुछ और नहीं जस्ट टू मेक श्योर कि दुनिया में ऐसे ऐसे लोग हैं जो बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं अपने लिए सोसाइटी के लिए लाइजू इज़ वन ऑफ देम आई एम जस्ट हियर टू learn from him. Thank you so much, Lyju. You said yes for this
Thank
call.
you.
I am so glad. Trust me, I learned so many things today. And I'll make sure that I'm going to buy that book. Can you show that book one more time, one last time to me, and then can you show the book again, one last time? Then we'll wrap it up. The World of Bonsai, Small is Beautiful, Lyju Kuruvilla. Great.
Lyju Kuruvilla.
Thank you so much, Lyju. Thank you for speaking with me. I hope I'll see you soon. I'll speak with you. And whenever you come to this side of the world, I'll take you to the mountains. Come and meet me here. And whenever I come to
Okay.
Chennai, I'll come. I'll meet you. And I'll be your guide here.
Sure, sure.
I'll be your guide here in Dharamshala, okay? Thank you so much, Lyju.
Okay.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you, Taru.
Enjoy.
Bye.
God
Bye.
bless. Thank you.